Hi, this is Marjorie Wall, and today I will be dissecting a heart. So this is my sheep's heart. Normally the aorta would be right here, but in this case it's already been cut off. It came cut off that way from the package. We're looking at it from the fatty anterior intervicular sulcus is facing us, which is down here, right here. That's what that diagonal groove is. The left auricle is over here on this side, and the right one is over here on this side. So I have a very fatty heart, so I'm going to go ahead and start trimming some of the fat off so we'll get a better view. This is my first time ever dissecting a heart, so I'm not completely confident in what I'm doing, but hopefully I don't mess anything up. I'm wondering if I should use a scalpel, if that might be better. Hold that still. This really is a lot of fat on this heart. Okay, as you can see, I trimmed a lot of fat. I'm not sure if I trimmed enough, but I did trim a lot. Now we're going to look more at the parts. If you look right here, you get kind of a better view of where the aorta would be. This hole right here is the brachiocephalic artery. The right auricle is right here. The right ventricle is right here. This section is the anterior interventricular sulcus, right here. The left ventricle is here. The left arteriole is over here. Unfortunately, we can't see the pulmonary arteries. I can't see the spot for those. I think it is actually right here in this, but I'm not 100% sure. Right. So when we turn the heart over, you can see the other side of it. When we look at it here, we've got the left ventricle, the right ventricle, and this right here is the posterior interventricular sulcus. I can't see the vena cava, so I'm thinking either it's under the fat or I'll find it in the dissection when we get further in. Okay, now we're going to start the internal anatomy of the sheep. We're going to start with the left side. I'm going to cut carefully through the lateral aspect of the left auricle and the left ventricle. I'm a lot nervous about this, but we're going to do it. My scalpel has a lot of fat on it, so hopefully it's not dull. Definitely getting through some of the layers. Clearly not ever going to be. I'm sorry, we're having recording issues, so we're going to try this again. So I did cut all the way through, not very artfully, but I think we can see what we need to see. The aorta is still here, so that's going to be coming in through this way on the inside. The left atrium you can see over here on this side. The biscupid valve is back here in the back. This is so muscular. The left ventricle is over here on this side. The left ventricle wall, you can see it's very meaty, and it's a thick muscle. That's the trabecula carne is what that is on the muscle wall of the ventricle. The chordae tendinae, those are, I don't know if you can see in the picture, it's kind of dark, the little whitish looking string things in there towards the bottom. If I open it up a little bit more, maybe you can see it. Those are the chordae tendineae. And you can see I have put the blunt probe through the aorta valve, so you can see how that enters the left ventricle. If I scoop it, let's go through here. You can also see that one as well. Now I'm going to cut through on the right side. The heart. This heart's like shape is just a little bit different than what's in the pictures that we were given to start with. So it makes me a little bit nervous about whether I'm following the directions correctly or not. Not yet. Okay. And this is the right side of the heart. Oh, wow, look at that. The tissues are a little bit different than the left side. This side is like smoother on the left side. The right side, when I look at it, it's like a meatier, thicker muscle. It's very interesting. So this is the right side, is what we're looking at. The right auricle is over here. The right vertical wall, or ventricle wall, vertical wall. The right ventricle wall is on this side, right over on the, right here. The tricuspid valve. See if we can see that. I'm gonna turn it this way so maybe you can get my hands cramping a little bit. Oh. Tricuspid valve is right up there. I'm not sure if you can see it in the picture. And the right atrium, again, is going to be over here on this side. Go back to the bottom. We're almost done. Wait, go back. Examine the right atrium and ventricle by opening the heart with your